29 political parties were represented at the National Consultative Forum, held at Churchill Court in Gulu town. The chairman of the forum, Amanya Mushega, called on the government to amend the constitution to allow an independent body to appoint the Electoral Commission.
In my view, we should relook at the independence of the commission. I had some commissioners say that opposition parties nobody wants to appoint commissioners, but we want to put in place a system that vets and appoints people who are seen by many as being credible, so that tomorrow when they fail, we all are responsible. You get me? And then we can correct it together because nobody is to blame. Two, we must look at the question of term limits. I've told Engineer Chigundu, and I'll repeat it here. As long as you have an incumbent running for president, determined to stay, it's near to impossible to have a fair and fair election. I'm not saying it's not possible. Say it's near impossible. Very difficult. I saw when President Moi was stepping down, Kenya had the freest election in Africa and East Africa ever since. When Nyerere stepped down, 17 people picked forms. In his time, it was speak yes or no. So, and when you step back, you're able to advise those after you that, nilifanya makosa hapa.
The Electoral Commission has been criticized by the opposition politicians and civil society activists for doing the bidding of the president, who is constitutionally mandated to appoint its leadership. But the chairman of the Electoral Commission, Dr. Gulu, urged Mushega to offer practical solutions to the concerns he raised.
You should ask Honorable Amanya Mushega how, because independence of the Electoral Commission is well covered in the Constitution. Article 62 spells it out. Any one of you could become a chairperson. Any one of you, even if you are from media.
Article 62 of the Constitution states that the Commission shall be independent and not be subject to the direction or control of any person or authority. Mushega outlined a number of governance issues that he says could plunge the country into chaos.
Don't say what happened in Somalia can never happen to us. Those boys in Somalia dying now were not there when Siadabere was in charge. The question should be, what are we doing, all of us, to ensure that what happened to Somalia, to Congo, to Ivory Coast, does not happen to Uganda when we are no longer there? What efforts are we making to avoid what happened to them? Make no mistake, history has never repeated itself. Never. Yesterday cannot come today. It's gone. It is people who think they are too clever. They say you are approaching Karama Drive slowly, and you need to see your successor when you are still alive.
The Supreme Court faulted the Electoral Commission for failing to provide reasons why results from over 1,000 polling stations were left out on the declaration day in the February elections. The petition was filed by the former presidential candidate Amanya Mushega. The former parliamentary candidate for Moro County, Simon Torit, told the gathering that he was robbed of his victory. He stood for the parliamentary race against the Deputy Speaker, Jacob Olanya. The meeting in Gulu comes after 4 months of the elections that international observers described as falling short of democratic benchmarks.